Hiya! I've just read you the story of Superworm, and now we're going to do some activities outside that you can do with Superworm. So in the beginning of the book, Superworm is really helpful, and he's a bit of a superhero for everybody, isn't he? So he helps other animals in the garden when they're in trouble. So he helped the toad. He made a lasso to help the toad from the road. He also helped the beetle by turning into a fishing line from the well. And he did lots of things like that. So I've given you some instructions on how to make Play-Doh. So that will be in another video. But if you don't have Play-Doh and you've got clay at home, that's fine. This is air dry clay. So what's really nice is if you can make some worms or some of Superworm's friends out of dough or clay. So you can make a worm by getting your piece of clay and you can roll it between your hands, or you can roll it on a board. I'm not going to do it too long on the board because it's not very flat. And see if you can make a worm shape. Now, I want to see some of these worms that you've made. I want to see the longest worm that you've made. And I also want to see your Superworms doing lots of special jobs. So this is my Superworm. He's long and thin now. I could probably make him even thinner. I'm going to put 2 eyes on him. So you could go and you can find... Oi, off Dippy. You could go and find something to make 2 eyes at home. I've lost this clay. So I've made 2 eyes with some coloured stones that I've got. There's Superworm's eyes. And then I've also got, on my way here, I actually found loads of cones on the ground. So I'm going to make Superworm the train. So there's one wheel of the train. There's another one. Oh, he's going to have 3 wheels. So this is Superworm the train. There we go. He's not staying very stable on here. So I've also got Superworm the crane. And I've also, you could make Superworm the hat. You could coil him up. So for example, you can make him into a coil like this. There we go, Superworm the hat, and you can put him on one of your little toys. There we go, here he is. So I want to see, you send me some of the pictures of the things that you've made out of clay or Play-Doh, doing some of the things that Superworm did to help other people. Okay, so that's one of them. Now the other activity I think you could do, can you see where I'm sitting? I'm sitting in what I would say is pretty similar to the lizard's cave, his lair. So we're going to make a wand, just like the wizard lizard. And it's going to look something like this, or you can be creative, however you like. So you need a bit of string or some tape, and you need something to put on the end of your wand, maybe a flower or something preferably that you've found in the ground that's already dead. Okay, so I've got my nice stick here. I've got some string. I'm going to wrap it round, make it look like a magic wand. And then there's a really good song as well, which I can sing for you if you like. Hope it doesn't give you a headache. Let's just wrap this stuff round. And I'm going to put my, oh look, I've got some of this that's going to go on the top, like the wizard's magic flower, the wizard lizard's magic flower. Okay, so the magic wand song goes a bit like this. And you can look it up on Google, look up the magic wand song. It goes, this is my magic wand, clap, 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 wave it in the air, just like that. Tap it on your head, tap it on your knee, abracadabra we will be. We're going to be a dog like Zippy. Woof, woof, woof. What do you think, Zippy? Silly dog. So we can see it again and we could be something else now. We maybe be a frog. This is my magic wand. Clap, clap, clap. Wave it in the air just like that. Tap it on your head. Tap it on your knees. Abracadabra we will be. I think you should jump up and down like a frog, just like Felix is behind the scenes. Can you hear him? Brilliant. So I want to see your magic wands as well, please. Show me your pictures of your magic wands. Hopefully your dog won't eat them. But you can go out and play with those all day after that, once you've made your magic wands. Now there's something else I just wanted to show you, which was worm casts. So you know how we were talking about the other day, how worms live under the ground? Well, actually, the way that worms make lovely soil for you is that they eat dead leaves, and then their poo is actually comes out as soil. And if you look around now, there's lots of it around on top of the grass. It's called worm castings, and it looks like little blobs of soil. So this is called worm castings. You can actually pick it up at the moment because it's very dry, and you'll be able to pick that up. And there are some competitions in various places. There's one in this country which is called a worm charming competition. And what you do is you try and charm the worms, or try and get the worms to come out of the soil and up into the grass. And that's what birds do. So birds, that you see them when it's just been raining, they stamp on the ground and they try and encourage the worms to come up on the ground. So I want you to have a go at that. Have a go at some worm charming. Do a bit of stamping on the ground, maybe pour a bit of water on it and see if you get any worms. And again, I want to see who gets the most worms out of the ground. Who can charm the most worms out of the ground? That would be really good to hear how many you get out of the ground. Show me your pictures. Anyway, that's all for today. I'm going to give you some more Superworm activities next time. We're going to make a wizard's lair, and we're going to do a bit of worm painting as well. Hope that sounds like fun. I'll see you soon. Bye.